I made a pretty tough decision last night after reviewing all of my trades. I looked back over the last month and I just noticed that I've been really trading two different things, gold and ES, which is the S&P 500. And I have about a 45 to 47% win rate on ES, and I've got about a 65% win rate on gold. For some reason, everything just keeps coming back to gold for me. I don't know if it's just my strategy specifically or how my brain is hardwired to see all the setups and see everything, but I'm holding on to ES because it's nice to have something else to trade if gold isn't presenting an opportunity. But when it's actually hurting me, it's a tough decision to cut it loose. It's similar to tough conversations. I've had employees in the past, and at some point, you got to let them go. It's never any fun. That person represents a family. They have bills to pay, but it's for the greater good of the company. So you have to make that tough decision. But here with the stock market, there's really no feelings or no emotions involved. It shouldn't be hard for me to just cut it loose. So I'm doing that. I decided that's the best move for me. When it gets to the point where it's actually causing my consistency to go down and my overall profit to go down, it really makes it a no-brainer at that point. That's one of the main reasons that I've kept such good data over the last several months. Spreadsheet of all the trades that I've taken, along with a lot of different data points that I'm looking at to really help me make clear-cut decisions that are for the best. I think the way that I'll end up scaling that is once I am continuing to progress through my account and build a stronger buffer zone, I'll allow myself to trade more contracts. So that will make up for the days that I'm not taking trades. But mentally now I'm really preparing for this to have several no trade days in my weeks. And I'm really gonna have to double down on my saying that I've been working on forever is there's just no dopamine and disciplined inactivity. Every time you take a trade, there's a rush, there's a dopamine spike. It's something that you're excited about. In general, I'm a very productive person. I like to take action. I like to see the results of a job well done, but this just doesn't translate here in the stock market. And even though I didn't take any trades, I did watch ES just to see. I did place these simulated trades in the places that I would enter. And this is something that's been happening over the last few weeks. And basically, this was a valid setup here. It would have been a short. And basically, it just stalled out. And then over here, shortly thereafter, we had an opportunity to enter long, and it ended up stalling out. Both of these would have been losses for me. This one especially would have been really annoying because I'd have been sitting there watching it the whole time. The mind would have been racing. Oh, I shouldn't have taken entry into this one, constantly second guessing myself, trying to get out of it. So not only am I protecting my account, I'm really protecting my mental bandwidth as well by really just focusing on one instrument, and that's the one that's earned it. Like I said, I'm going to continue to watch this and track potential trades and then just see what percentage rate it has. And if it, for some reason, is able to earn its way back into the mix, then I'm going to allow it to. But with gold, this is exactly what I expected it to do today. It was chopping through the entire session. It finally did just break out here pretty late in the session, way past my hard stop of 11 o'clock. So I'm expecting to have several no trade days. But gold has proven that it is my best market for my setup. A no trade day is actually not a missed opportunity. It's just a successful execution of my business plan. I don't think that professional traders are defining themselves by what they trade as much as what they don't trade sometimes. So based on everything that I've been reviewing over the last several months, I think my edge is just really becoming increasingly specialized, and I'm okay with that. Instead of how can I find more trades, I think the more valuable question now is just how can I become exceptional at the one market that has consistently paid me for executing my process.